Hi guys, welcome. You got two old turtles right now hanging out for a nice episode, and therefore, yeah, it's either a
Wait.
turtle or an oak.
You can see me?
Yeah, ghosts
I'm wearing
are real.
camo.
Yeah, but your background is pink.
Yeah, but you can see me. I thought this camo blends in with the pink. You know, like
With enough.
the texture.
I mean, I'm part of half of me is like black to this. Maybe if I can, I'm not thin enough anymore. I used to be thin enough to
fit into that little narrow.
Yeah, I used to be so thin. Like,
Oh
sis,
yeah,
I used
yeah,
to be
man.
so,
I missed
so
back
snatched.
when I was in my 20s.
Maybe that's our only problem with aging.
I miss my 20s.
I used to be a twig, but
Yeah,
that's life.
Dude, back when I was 21, I was in my prime. I was beautiful. I was smart. I was perfect.
Oh gosh, you back in the day.
Are we gonna introduce ourselves?
I was trying to, but this is like how we got into. Hi, my name is Nate. I'm joined again with Jay Choi. We're two pigeons trying to feed two old ladies at the bench, and so hopefully one day we won't get eaten. So yeah, welcome to the studio.
Rush of ideas and just imagination and chaos. You know, you make things, you break things in the span of seconds just with your thoughts.
Kinesthetic style, but only within the mind.
Take a whole idea and like deconstruct it and then rebuild it in like a completely different way.
Swimming in chaos.
Welcome to
I
Just
can't
Even
with
myself.
right
now.
Let's go.
Alright, so today we're gonna be talking about what are we talking about again? Old age?
That and oh yeah, and aging.
Aging, yeah. What are your views on aging? Do you support it?
I am so excited for it. I really am. Like, I don't think I can ever get enough of aging. Like, people keep talking about, oh my goodness, your back's gonna hurt and you're gonna get saggy and you're gonna get all weak.
You get all saggy.
Yeah, gonna get saggy. But honestly, like, that's if you give yourself up to death. I feel that you get those situations. What if you did it? Like, what? And also, why are we focusing on our looks at a time when your brain becomes more important when you age?
Well, okay, what about like dementia?
Oh, that is true.
That's probably like the one
But
part of aging, if I don't know, that's like
But that's kind of exciting though, especially imagine Alzheimer's. You always get to meet new people.
you could just meet new people in general.
That's true. But then, I mean, it makes becoming 70 and 80 not so bad. Be like,
I
oh,
mean, you wouldn't know
hey!
you're 70 or 80, you'd think you're 20.
I would love that. I heard too that when people ask us like, oh, how do you stay so young? It's like, well, I've never really felt that I was old.
It's all in
So
your
there's that.
brain. It's like, I'm just not gonna age. I'm just gonna stay my age, forever 21.
Yeah, and this isn't like,
I hear you,
again,
kids.
context. It's not like, oh, I'm just gonna be immature for the rest of my life. Like, no, just be a chill grandma.
Right.
What's wrong with that? I intend to be that kind of grandpa though, like the chillest one.
Really? I'm gonna be like, get off my lawn!
I feel like there's a
my
piece of me
day,
that
we had to
is.
stay indoors. The year 2020, the pandemic. I stayed indoors for 2 months straight.
I'm scared of turning into that. I'm from the Delta Quadrant, okay? We're basically old people.
That's true. I mean, actually, you're the type already to be like, get off my lawn. So I wonder what it'll be like 40 years from now.
So I'm trying to like undo that conditioning somehow and try to be a little bit more normal.
Sounds like you should just go around and sit on other people's lawns and poop all over them like those dogs that people walk
Or
around.
I'll just live alone with my dogs. Right? Can I just live in like an isolated cabin somewhere in the Appalachia and just
you don't have permission.
You don't have permission.
The government said no. Sorry.
But I got seniors' rights.
No, your gig's up. You tried. They
Actually, I do have plans though. Retiring in Yukon would be fantastic. A convicted of what? Kidnapping dogs. That's the only thing.
Well, that's just the tip of the iceberg. But we're not gonna get into it in this video because I don't want to get banned.
It's just the tip of the
So Nate, how are your kids?
Did you hear one? One just like went, ah.
Yeah.
This is my favorite sound now. Ah.
I don't know how to respond to it. I just like my brain short circuits when you do it.
So does everybody know what mating sounds sound like? it's like a sound you project out and you hope that somebody else would respond
I'm
back, and then
mad.
you're connected.
And then, I don't want to know.
I love how we just went for it.
Just nah.
But yeah, like, so basically, I feel like a lot of the fears people have with aging is mainly, I think, just physical and, I guess, external appearances.
Honestly, though, I think a lot of people, okay, that is a big part of it, but I also think the big thing is that people are just so scared of running out of time. Like, that's like like, we're in our 20s, and people are like, you know, sometimes I feel like as though I'm behind, and I'm literally 21. I have my life to live, you know? But, like, sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm not me personally, I guess, but, like, I hear the projections of people who are like, you know, like,
Yes.
oh, how could you only be doing that or only that? And, like, someone who wants to take a gap year, and everyone's like, oh, a gap year, like, as though it'll actually matter in like 3 years from now. Like, even in a year from now, like, it won't really matter. Like, I don't know, I feel like people are scared of running out of time. You know, they get to 30 and they're like, oh, I still am, like, I don't have a business, I don't have this, I don't have that, I still work for a company, I'm running out of time. And I'm like, the truth is, you could die tomorrow, so why are you acting as though you actually have the time anyway?
Yeah, I mean, if you have that say that you're running out of time, they probably wasn't that important to you anyway.
I mean, on it, I don't know. I feel like it's just like this, the way that our society is like made right now, our culture is just, we always want something that we don't have. And there will always be someone better than you. And since we have the internet, we can always see the people who are better than us. And there's so many of them, especially because we have access to so many of them who are better than us. People who are prone to compare, they feel like as though, like, hey, I'm 21, but someone who's 19 is a millionaire. What am I doing? Like, you're just living, you know, like, it's fine. But, you know, people, there's that, like, you know, when you watch, like, I played cello. So when I played cello, I would watch like a video of like a 7-year-old playing like a crazy piece. And I'm like, what am I doing with my life, you know? But, like, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like,
well, yeah. I mean, that and the fact that usually when I see prodigies like that, there's also a lot of practice involved. So
yeah, I mean, it's not luck. I mean, there's
no, it really isn't.
And hard work. There's talent and hard work. If you have both, you are blessed incredibly. But, you know, everyone always says hard work beats talent, which I believe, except hard work can't beat someone who has talent and hard work. So
yeah.
you have to look at the
people are born with a
talented
combination too, so
yeah, so like there are places where you are naturally better and like places you aren't.
Plus the
and some
circumstances,
people,
like your
right.
conditions were
I mean,
ended up.
okay, I
Like,
have a
let's say you
question
were
for
to a rich family.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, do you like to focus on the things that are your weaknesses or your strengths?
Oh, I would say strengths actually. I remember the whole point of highlighting and show the whole spotlighting only what you're good at to kind of give yourself that confidence.
Right.
But I'm not under illusion of what I'm not good at. That makes sense.
Well, okay, because for me, like, I know some people, they like to have friends around them who are bad at the things that they're good at so that they feel better about themselves. But for me, I like it when my friends are good at things that I'm bad at, because then I can, through osmosis, suck in that information and get better at it, or they can compensate for my lack of whatever.
No, I absolutely agree with that. Well, at least with that side, because I don't get the whole you like to surrounding yourself with people who are not better than you. Because I feel like that's kind of you just looking for worshipers.
Right. I mean, I don't know. It's like if I have one really big strength, though, maybe I wouldn't want someone else in my friend group to have that really good strength who's better than me. Because then it's like, what do you bring to the table? On one hand, but also personally, I don't really care too much because I don't really compare myself to other people much. Like, I just look at people's skill sets and I say, cool. I'm not like, but I don't have that. I'm so deficient.
Yeah.
Woo.
Well, what's funny too is I'm just reminded of the time when I was in high school, and then like a lot of the people that I did surround myself with people who were really talented and were really awesome and could do a lot of things. But then I could never really bother to compare myself to them, only to just be happy for them, only because they couldn't do what I did, which was I could mass produce ideas. They couldn't.
Right.
So like so my temperament almost kind of, it's weird because like I would say that like specifically speaking, like I was the one who took risks in art. I was the one who took risks in writing. Even if I knew I was going to get a bad grade, I didn't really care because I was there to explore. Whereas for them, they all got high marks and won prizes because they gave what the audience wanted. But I wasn't there for what the audience wanted. I was there for me. Let's say.
Right. See, I mean, so there's just like different ways to approach things, and of course, everyone has their strengths, everyone has their weaknesses. Weren't we talking about aging?
Yeah. I mean, well, we can tie it up full circle. It's never too late to at least figure out what you're good at.
Right. And also, it's like interesting because, like, okay, in the past, back when colleges were put into place, people were expected to specialize. You know, like the guy who made Harvard, he came up with the majors and minors systems and stuff. But like now, we live in a world where literally, even let's say, like even 20 years ago, back then, those people they're expected to change their career about 3 times in their life. But at this point in our lives, the things we should be doing in college, honestly, the education is a scam. We shouldn't be specializing. We should be learning how to adapt to the fact that we are going to adapt into different types of jobs like 10 to 15 times throughout our lives. Like, we're not expected to specialize the same way anymore. We're expected to adapt, especially with as new technology comes out. Everything changes every like 3-4 years now, you know. It's just complete, like, we can't imagine really using technology from like 5-7 years ago, like phones, you know. Like, it's just so things are changing.
Not having a backup plan when pursuing a course is
right.
Exactly
so I'm also saying, like, just because you don't need to find like, oh, what is my life goal? It doesn't have to be one thing, you know. Like, of course you should focus on certain things, but it doesn't have to just be like, I am going to do this one thing and this is going to be it. This is my life. It's like, no, you don't have to do that. You could change your mind, you know. Like, I mean, I'm not saying don't stick with your goals. You could stick with them. You should stick with them. But it doesn't mean that you have to be stationary and just like, you can branch out as you get more information, you know. Like,
yeah, as if your mind can handle it, go take in something completely different. Like, go learn a language while you're doing your other course. Because why not?
It's also like the thing where people say like, oh, have a hobby where you don't make money from it or something and you enjoy it. Like, to have like a hobby that's not work. Personally, I like to monetize everything because I like money, but it's a good thing, you know. Like, it's just like, do stuff for fun. Like, I have a lot of things I do just for fun, obviously, you know. I don't get paid for everything. I wish I did, but are your kids?
She's like, yeah.
Tell them that dinner is ready.
It's not even like it's still early in the afternoon.
Well, tell them lunch is ready. I don't know.
By the way, I'm laughing at the fact, is this one of those episodes where we're actually trying to be educational?
Is that what's happening?
I don't know. Like, it feels like we're trying to inspire people to be like, hey, if you want to take your criminal class at like age 35 or at age 52.
Okay, we're not here to inspire you. We're just talking.
I feel like we accidentally, because in our conversation we'll eventually get there. Because we're two people who are insecure about it.
Honestly, I feel like people who try to inspire other people are so condescending. It like bothers me so much. I'm like, why are you trying to, like, you know, they're like on their little soapbox and they're like, hello. Like, I don't know, that was it.
like the YouTube videos that are like super, we're gonna critique them right now.
Do you want to find 3 tips to pursue your dream goal? Click here and subscribe and like and leave a comment on, I don't know. Yeah, anyway.
Well, I prefer the type of content where people, like the folks in it, actually share experiences rather than just their insights.
Right, like stories. Or tell us your background.
Like, tell us you suck so we can be happy for it.
Yeah, I get that.
Hear that? They're like dying over there. I don't know.
You should check on your kids.
I'd love to, but I don't have enough time. Aging.
You're aging, yeah. Full
circle. I'm aging.
You're getting old too fast. You're too old. Yeah. You don't have time for them.
Flat circle moment right there.
Yeah, anyway, thank you for joining us on this episode on aging. Sounds like you said hazing in like a bad Korean accent. Aging. Because Koreans can't pronounce the Z sound because they don't have the... Okay, anyway, thank you for joining us on this episode, and we'll see you.
Yeah, let's grow old and die.
I thought you were going to say let's grow old together, and I was like, oh, that's so exciting. I'd rather not, but you know, you didn't say that. So anyway, we'll see you on the next one. Let us know in the comments below if you are also aging. If you aren't aging, then don't leave a comment.
Let us know if you're doing a Benjamin Button thing where you're reverse aging. And you're
like, drop your skincare routines, like, to reverse age.
Drop your SI witchcraft apothecary table.
Yeah,
like,
drop your social security number and your credit card number and the 3 numbers on the back. Oh, we also need the expiration date and your name. But we'll see you on our next episode. Bye.